I remember my first performance appraisal that was happening. And, if you know how BPOs work, late night, you would just probably go out, you're smoking with your friends, you are sipping on chai, and you're enjoying Maggie. So my first appraisal discussion that happened over all of this on a January winter night with my training manager. So I was a trainer at that time, and then she was a training manager. So she's the one who was having my appraisal discussion. She asked me a very interesting question: is that how do you see yourself here? That's a very typical appraisal question that anybody would have asked 10, 11 years ago. Today the whole performance appraisal discussion landscape has changed. But she asked me this question, and I said, I'm not going to tell you what I want to be here. I would want to tell you what do I want to be in the next 10 years. Okay. So I this was my response to her, that I want to be heading the
And
HR.
this was all unplanned.
This was all unplanned, right? I told her that I want to be the HR head of a company by the time I am 30. I was 19 or 20 at that time. And she laughed it out, right? Because of course, if you look back, 10 years ago, who would have imagined like a 30 years old somebody, becoming an HR head of a company?